You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Days fans. It is Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I have got your full roster of weekly spoilers running from Monday, February 5th through Friday, February 9th. I'm so excited to unpack these for you. Hey, if you haven't, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our updates. Real quick before we dive into the 5th through the 9th, I'm going to tell you super duper fast what's happening Thursday and Friday, so that you have some context, because you won't have seen this at the point that you're listening to this video probably. All right, on Thursday, Theresa has a crisis at work. Alex can't help. Brady swoops in and plays hero, and that's hot on the heels of Alex accusing him of wanting to be with her still. Sloan and Eric are trying to get intimate, but they keep getting interrupted. That's a little frustrating, right? Harris has a psych session with Marlena, tells her he's fallen hard for Ava Vitali. Pretty complicated. Lucas wants Chad and Everett to do an interview for The Spectator. He wants to talk about this drug thing. He's trying to get himself out of hiding so he can just go back, finish his prison sentence, move on with his life. Friday, February 2nd, Stefan and Ava are a little frustrated and start making out and pulling off their clothes. We'll have to see if they actually do the deed based on next week's spoilers. I think maybe they do, which is pretty horrifying. Stephanie confesses something to Everett that drops his jaw. Maybe it's that she has feelings for him too. We'll see. Xander and Sarah have dinner with Konstantin and Maggie. Boo, Konstantin. And John and Marlena are enjoying a night alone, but Theresa and Brady crash. Yeah, Brady lives with them, but Theresa, what's she doing there? She doesn't belong there. She lives with Alex. All right. Monday, February 5th, 2024, season 59, episode 116 of the NBC soap. Stefan and Ava are struggling with guilty consciences. So are they guilty because they went ahead and did the deed, or did they just, take off half their clothes and then stop at the last minute? Definitely guilty feelings are due either way, but with the guilt mentioned, I kind of feel like maybe they hit the sheets. We'll see. Hopefully not the couch. I'm sure Tripp doesn't want to know that his mom was banging Stefan on their couch. Stephanie and Everett admit their feelings for each other on Monday. That's great. Everett should enjoy it while he can, because as soon as Jada sees Bobby, it's all going to blow up in his face. Johnny is seriously worried about what Chad told him about DiMera men putting women in danger. So he's starting to maybe reconsider getting hitched, because he's worried what could happen to Chanel if she is Mrs. DiMera again. Paulina and Abe do the deed. This is the first time that they've been intimate since he lost his memories. His memories are still gone at this point, but he can probably figure out how to do that. I'm sure it's like riding a bicycle. Konstantin Meleounis has a story to tell John Black. I'm sure this is a tale from his pawn past, and it probably involves his good buddy Patch. Tuesday, February 6th is episode 117 of season 59. And Chad and Everett go to Statesville Prison to see Clyde Weston. Clearly, they got some info from Lucas and they want to grill Clyde. I can't imagine that's going to go well, since Clyde murdered Chad's wife. How can Chad sit in front of that pig after that? Oh my goodness. I do love Clyde because I'm a villain lover, but man, I hate to see Chad having to look that guy in the face again. Alex and Kristen spend some time talking about Theresa and Brady. Clearly, they are going to be plotting to keep those two apart. The police carry out another drug raid in Salem. That's got to be putting the pinch on Clyde's profits, right? And Abe and Paulina are very happy to bask in the afterglow of making love. All right, Wednesday, February 7th, episode 118 of the current season. And we've got Abe still with Paulina. We have a whole bunch of Abe and Paulina this week. And they talk to Chanel and Johnny, and we are going to see the news that Paulina's surgery has been moved up. Remember, it was initially put off for a couple of months, but something clearly has changed and they need it to be done faster. We have John Black lying to Marlena about when he was hanging out with Konstantin. That's not a good sign. And EJ taunts Stefan about all the drug busts that are probably scooping up all the drugs that he's supposed to be dealing for Clyde. You would think that EJ would want those drugs off the street and would help Stefan out. But no, EJ's been a total prat lately. Ava meets with Harris in secret. Will they do the deed? Hot on the heels of her doing the deed with Stefan. That'd be kind of icky. And Stephanie tells her mom about the latest with her and Everett and that they're getting more serious. Thursday, February 8th is season 59, episode 119. Sloane just wants to have a quiet night at home with her husband, Mr. Brady. That means it's probably not going to happen. Is it going to be the baby? Is it going to be something to do with Nicole? Is it going to be Leo? Who knows? But I bet it's not going to go the way she wants. Harris confronts Clyde and rubs it in his face that they keep making drug bust after drug bust, and Clyde might run out of drugs soon. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. John comes clean to Steve about the things that Konstantin said to him about his pawn past. And Stephanie has something she wants Everett to do, and she's pushing him about it. Maybe it's to meet her good friend Jada. I mean, Everett can't really agree to that, can he? Awkward, right? Theresa and Brady both get letters from their son, Tate Black, who is in the juvenile facility, and maybe something is off about them because they compare the letters, and I wonder what inspires them to feel like they need to do that. Friday, February 9th, we're going to round out the first full week of sweeps with episode 120 of season 59. And we've got Xander and Sarah struggling to keep their hands off each other. I don't even know why they're fighting it. I mean, she was ready to go hit the sheets, and then, it's like, he wants to hit the sheets, she wants to hit the sheets, but they really want to make love last this time. So that's why they're taking it slow. Julie has a story to share with Chad DiMera's kiddos, and Theresa opens up to Alex about addiction as they spend some time together. Plus, Tripp and Wendy talk to Ava and try and clear things up. I don't know if this is about her and the drugs, what she thinks about Wendy and Tripp, what they think about her and Harris and Stefan. We'll see. Should be fun. That's all the weekly spoilers that I have for you. If you haven't, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our updates, and definitely come back soon. Please drop your comments. This is Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.